Hello guys, how are you? Uh, Another update on my 132 HA162 Salamander from Revell. Um, it's a build for international scale modeler group build on the World War II theme. I chose a fighter, a German fighter, jet fighter to be more precise. I have to say this kit, overall it's a very good kit. It fitted perfectly. Um, I mean, you guys are watching. The wings aren't still glued. They are just snapped together, and yeah, you can see it's fantastic. Just a little bit of putty over here, and we're ready to go. And it isn't still glued. I mean, you can see here, okay, and I can snap it here, but better not to do that now. Um, I would like to share with you some pictures of what I've done. Yesterday I haven't done nothing more than organizing my stuff here. I had tremendous piece of small pieces and old kits, and well, I had to organize everything. Now I have it all sorted out, so no problem. Um, I had an old kit. I am really enjoying this one, and well, the engine, as you know, and as you already saw, um, I used the photo on Google, and well, it was so detailed. I mean, for me, for my standards, it was so detailed that I thought, well, I could do that on the cockpit as well, because the cockpit is going to stay open as the engine compartment. So, well, I thought, why not? And leaving that, I had this kit over here. It's a trumpeter 132 Messerschmitt BF-109E, and this kit some photo etch, had some photo etch parts, and well, I thought, well, that could be interesting, detailing the engine, and that's what I did. I snapped the photo etched parts, as you can see on the photo, and I went on gluing them on the seat, and well, I can say that those seat belts just fitted perfectly. I then disordered them a little bit, you know, in order to give that random effect on the seat belt, and well, this was the final result, and then painted. Um, I then proceeded to cockpit. Um, well, on the cockpit, I just detailed it a little bit. I painted it. I gave it a little bit of nice little bit of dry brush. Um, I put it some old pieces on the cockpit that I had from other and previous models, as you can see. A little bit of copper wiring painted on gold, just to give it a little bit detail on the bottom. Detailed a little bit, and well, I came to a point where these were the parts that I had assembled till the moment. I was going to make a video to this point. However, between um, tidying up my bench and well, I've made a few things, and I proceeded to an oil wash on the cockpit, as you can see, and a little bit of a wash on the seat belts, and not again on the seat of the pilot cockpit. As you can see, I snap fit the parts. I have to say, this one, guys, it was the first time in my entire life as a modeler, okay, let's say, that I didn't have the necessity and to glue the compartment of the seat. It just snap fitted perfectly. I mean, perfectly. I didn't have to use glue. And if I don't have to use glue, it's fantastic. The glue doesn't go, it's always a little bit of glue that goes off the boundaries of the seat. Nothing at all. It just fitted perfectly. I detailed a little bit more the cockpit. As you can see, I painted all those buttons and knobs, and well, this is the gear well. Okay, with a little wash. I then proceeded to, obviously, to paint it a little bit. This is the cockpit and the rudder panels, and this is the cockpit all painted with a little bit of weight, just in order that he didn't become a tail sitter. This is a tricycle landing gear, so that happens. I must say, I'm proud. For my own standards, I'm proud of this cockpit. I like it. A little bit of a wash. We have here some lines, and that was the only issue until now. And then I proceeded on covering those lines. First, I used a little bit of super glue. This I have already showed to you. I use this one here, Great Plains. I have the hard and the medium. This one is the medium. This is gap filling also. So I proceeded. Sorry, guys. I proceeded to wash to try and clear all those lines. Then I sanded it. I masked it. Here I made my own masks with masking tape. And then I primed it by the color that you are looking here, are seeing here. And why white? Well, I thought, and correct me if I am wrong, this is going to be hellblau, blue sky, on the bottom. And blue sky is a very soft, very subtle color. If I used gray, yeah, it's a neutral color, okay, but black, not in a chance. But if I used white, the blue would be bluer and clearer. So I primed it all in white. Let's see, I hope it turns out okay. I'm going to wait one day or two by my airbrush. Yesterday I was watching on the net and it's on transit. One day to the most. I think it's going to worth. And well, this is because I don't have still an airbrush. I used this on the Hurricane and it stayed very well. It's an attempt to make some panel lines, because afterwards I painted it on black primer, the Vallejo, and matte 33 Umbral, and when I used the airbrush and painted it, it's going to be that panel line, that shadowing on the panels. Let's see how it goes. I hope it goes well. And this is the model as I have it here. As you can see here, no lines. I know, guys, the cockpit has a little bit of but they are corrected now and dry brushed and all, so when you are masking, spray is too heavy and too strong, and sometimes some drops go, and well, but that's resolved. That's a problem that's fixed right now. As you can see, all the seam lines here disappeared, and well, that's it. That's my update until now. If all goes well, I hope in the end of the week I have this baby assembled, and well, I'm liking to build on it. I'm enjoying it very much. So, all the best to you guys, and keep modeling, okay? Keep modeling.